You guys got to understand that Haile Selassie and Nestor Robert Marley, like Sun Yat-sen, were poisoned by corporations to the point where the United couldn't. It was hard to recover. What they did to Haile Selassie was horrible. What they did to Bob Marley was horrible. What they did to Sun Yat-sen was horrible. Oh, this one takes the cake. This is the worst by far. Lord Selassie, Sun Yat-sen, T.T. Suzuki, oh gosh, no, there's Judah Krishnamurti, He helped so much that one day because I was the whole thing after I went to the hospital and had the blood test with the ethyl alcohol and the crap in my system I didn't put there. And I was like, man, are they going to kill me with cancer? They wanted me to take drugs for that kill you, after that you're a drug addict. For $2,000 a month in disability, so take drugs till you die, right? That's what they want me to do. And I told them to go fuck themselves. Like, what are they going to do to me, Judo? They're going to give me hospital things, take me in there, monologue over me. You should have done this, and you should have done that. And me try to talk to them religiously, and they act like I'm crazy, and then give me morphine till I die. So if you're so damn worried about it, go to the radio tower in the back of the house and jump off. Shut up. I was like, dang, you're brilliant. There was different pollutants. There wasn't Wi-Fi. I wasn't distracted by J-Lo's butt and Vivica Fox and, two can play that game and all that crap, He went to go back to find all the love he'd lost in that earlier time. And not a lot of people, were dealt the hand that I was dealt. But the thing is not being dealt the hand. You earn, I'm more intelligent than Stephen Hawking because biological, psychological conditioning, I earned it. Okay. I earned my intelligence through humble, faithful wisdom. Okay. My athleticism, I was faster than Deion Sanders, could play all sports, be better than him. You could turn on the backhand and hit it, I earned that. Okay. The fastest, the highest jumper, the best protector of the children from the abusive. I come in a package that's like, oh, that guy can kick your ass? Yeah. Okay. He can kick your ass. Okay. And when I was young, outrun you, outjump you, outshoot you, and that dumbass motherfucker. You got to be an officer to call in. My mom dated an officer who was a black man who called in airstrikes. Okay. That one Mexican guy in town with his Vietnam regalia and swapping war stories at Home Depot, and he tried to bullshit me, and I told him, nah. Told him the truth. I told him the truth about my war stories. He lied to me about his. And then I said, when I did my marksman, I said I did it from 450 yards away, 41 minute out, and could shoot the balls off a bull from that far. And he said, you did that from 1.25 miles away? You called in airstrikes, and you think 450 yards is 1.25 miles? Okay. You're not an officer, are you? You might want to stop telling those lies to some people. It's like fucking Ron Ortiz, telling people he was a sniper and he was at the Falklands. I was like, you were 12 years old when Reagan did the Falklands. Did they do another secret operation you're not supposed to tell anybody about? If you told us about it, you'd have to kill us. Next time you brag about that shit, do your research better. You like fucking Lavelle at Southwest Airlines. I played at Eastern Michigan. Oh, for the Hurons. No, they're fighting Eagles. Not when you said you played for them. Okay. If you want to lie about where you went to school, at least do your research. Don't be like the kid who got into Stanford that fucked over his mom's best friend on Second Acts, right? Do all your research. Okay. Then you sit her down before she goes in for her interview, and you tell her, this is where your professors, this is their pictures, this is good, the whole 9 yards. Yeah, what you majored in, you're going to have to do it. And she's going to have to sit there all weekend and then do some Ronald Reagan if she forgets, I don't recall. But I'll get back with you on that, and she'll have all the information on the thing. If he's going to pull a thing, you got to have your poop in a scoop. If you're going to be the fucking O'Leary, try to coach Notre Dame, right? You got to have your poop in a scoop, boy. Okay? if you're going to pull the shit, you got to know what you're doing. That's why people that don't lie, okay, don't have troubles, and if you're gonna lie, make sure it's something, frivolous about something that people can't research and say, oh, I know so-and-so, you full of shit, right? Don't do that, right? So, if you're gonna lie, make sure it's something that can't come back to bite you in the ass, right? I learned that when I was young. Because you got to tell stories to fit in. Be cool. And then that didn't backfire me on Sierra Vista with me being pretending to be Mitch. No, because I'm the guy. Guys, I didn't tell those military guys the story about the biker with Rodney at Safeway. Yeah. Okay. I stood toe to toe with a Hell's Angels when I was a junior in high school, and I was a buck, a 5'11", a buck 55. He was 6'4", about 215, 220, solid muscle from lifting weights and raping guys in prison all day, and he balked. He was scared. He thought I was going to kick his. I was going to kick his ass. I was probably going to kill him because he was such a vicious person. He said he was going to sodomize my friend with a pipe. Okay, I wasn't going to fuck around with him. I was going to break his trachea on a pipe. Well, the pipes that hold the fucking. I wasn't going to play with the guy. He's dangerous. Okay, I was going to kill him. The cops are going to come in and thank me. He attacked you. Everybody watching. Yeah, what happened? He physically tried to assault me. I didn't mean to. It's okay. It's okay. Lethal first. You're not trained. No, not trained in Taekwondo. There's no Cobra Kai, Koala Kai, no Miyagi Dojo, nothing. Just all straight. Thank you, DT Suzuki. I love you too. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it was all up. So you guys got to understand. Okay, when a woman acts like a bitch, it's because of the man. Okay, Vivica Fox on Facebook. It's because I'm into having sex. I'm not into making love. He's afraid he's going to get his feelings hurt. Okay, Vera DeMilo, go over there and lift your weights and do the lip things. Eat your heart out, Michelle Pfeiffer. Right. So you got to understand, if there's a problem with the woman, if she acting like a bitch, it's because of the man. All right. Amy was having sex with when Amy had sex with me, she got depressed. Same with Steffi, same with Law. They got depressed, and you're gonna have to change your ways, or they're gonna get screwish left and right, and they're going to kill you, and then it's gonna affect my kids, and they'll kill my kids, my boy. Okay, so Amy and Steffi and Law were like, no, I'm not gonna be with you. You'll get nothing but yourself killed and our boys killed. Okay, all the bitches will try to kill you and replace your manliness with their bitchiness, so you might as well just be a bitch. That's why it's Adam and not Eve in the garden of Vida. Yeah, don't you know that I love you? It's in the Garden of Eden. Guy couldn't say the words right. Remember on Matt Groening, speaking of Matt Groening, when Bart replaced that and the organ player started playing in the Garden of Vida, in the garden, and the old folks are singing, in the Garden of Eden, yeah, don't you know that I love you? It was hilarious. No, I'm Bart, but that was, and Homer, don't. It was funny. That was one of my favorite episodes. That one had me laugh real hard. And then one with Lisa, Prayer, the last refuge of a scoundrel. Nah, that show used to crack me the fuck up. It reminded me of Amy, because Homer worked in a nuclear power plant, and Amy was the youngest and always. She was good at that. Well, doggies, you're not saying, guys, you're horrible, guys. I was the most surveyed person. They had sex with my wife at Fort Huachuca, the worst fuckers in the world in the history of military, and passed around on chat rooms and talked shit about me. Okay, my boy Alan sit there and said, "How do you do it? I couldn't get sex with my girl. I get it somewhere else." And Hugo took of her. Most guys would kill her for what she does to you in this town, and everybody talks about it. Most guys would kill your wife, or all like Joe kills Carmen Jones, right? It's like, I can't. I got kids, and somebody's got to raise the kids, and it sure can't be her being fucked into Stockholm syndromed into Fort Huachuca's Tom Cruise, John Krasinski club. Oh, is that Michael G. Jordan? He's so sexy. Oh my gosh, Wakanda forever. Wakanda forever. Y'all trifling. Y'all pathetic. Okay. Trust me. David Rockefeller hated you. Yes, David Rockefeller hates you. Life's eternal, grace is infinite. Yes, you hate David Rockefeller, but you just like him because you do trifling things for fuck money, and I'm the Messiah and you a liar. And it's true. I have to explain it to these people all the fucking time. Okay? You addicted to acting like a bitch because you're afraid of getting killed for standing up to do what's right. Because if one guy gets up to do what's right, and all the bitches are upset because they couldn't do it or wouldn't do it or shouldn't do it or if someone gets up to save your family from you acting like a bitch and making your wife act like a bitch, You don't get jealous of him like they did with David, with Saul and all that shit. You get up and you thank him, okay? Thank you for restoring my manhood. Thanks for you for reminding me. Like fun with Geronimo, You're Chiricahua, okay? We're going to go save those women and children. He was 12, 13 years old. He did that to his 44-year-old uncle, okay? He didn't tell anybody. He just reminded his uncle who he was, and he didn't tell anybody. Other people found out about it, and they said about it. But Fun never, I just reminded him who he was and reminded him he was just angry because his women and children were killed, and we didn't want to keep him angry of himself, so I had him go do it. It was something like that. Tishna he's a man. He doesn't run other people down. He builds them up. You run other people down. No, I don't. I remind them every day. If you stand up for the Lord's Prayer, you'll be a man with me. If not, cup them balls while you suck that dick. Toss that salad. Let's toss salad and scrambled eggs, right? You need Fraser to help you figure out your marriage. He can't even figure out how to work it out with Lilith after she has sex with Niles, right? Okay, all you can see is the back of his brother's head, and that's a big bucket of ice water. If your woman has sex with someone else because she can't have sex with you because everybody's acting like a bitch and you're the only man, when she comes back to you, don't think like a bitch, think like a man. I'm afraid to say that's all. Let's make up and all's forgiven because something tells me we're heading for heartache. Hey, man, you've had heartaches before. You can live through these ones. You can't live without loving a woman. So love the woman, forgive her, and be a man. Be a man with all the strength of a gracious good shepherd. Be a man. Don't act like. And besides, you got to forgive her for, if you're gonna blame your wife for getting raped. I can never touch you again. You should have killed yourself after that fucker raped you. Damn that David Rockefeller. He's a hoe cake, and now you're a hoe cake. It's like, yeah, but she was raped. Baby, you'll be okay. It could be like King David and me. Don't be like you. You're an asshole. Okay, guys? You get drafted in the NFL? Sign a $300 million contract? Are you a marketing hoe cake factory bitch? Okay, well, knock it off. You don't need to sell food. You need to share food. Come on, get with the program. I'm a man. Be a man. Okay. I'm not as mysterious as the dark side of the moon. That's Disney propaganda, not me. All right, I love you.